Hello everyone, I'm KittyKathee and today we have more drip marketing for HSR 3.5. Yesterday we had the lovely Hystalians and today we actually have Cerydra. Alright, we're gonna read this and then we're gonna look into the actual design. Flamebearer, Tyrant, Empress, Supreme Commander, Imperator. The world has given me countless titles, but you may simply call me by my true name, Cerydra. The Chess Master Monarch Cerydra, the Northern Empire, a lost dynasty where frozen lands burn with ambitions and conquest. Sovereign Cerydra, Chris' heir who wields the core flame of law. You shall set your pieces, challenge the gods, pass judgment upon the faithless, and carve the path of flame chase into the fate of this world. This is no end. The path of Euphoria shall blaze across the stars. City Okema, Divine Authority, Scale of Justice, Talenton. So we finally have the last Flame Chaser, I believe, at this point. Is that all of them? It might be. Maybe it's not all of them, actually. She might be just... I don't know, it might be the last one. I feel like we're missing one guy, but maybe I'm crazy. I actually don't remember. Anyway, have a look here. This is her design, and she looks absolutely amazing. So first and foremost, very interesting things. She gives me massive Furina vibes from Genshin Impact. The idea of law, the throne, the crown, the outfit, the blues and dark, the chess pieces, which is also, you know, like the whole like chess pieces in Genshin. But I mean, makes sense with the law aspect of it. And also, she kind of reminds me of Fu Hua from Honkai back 3rd, with the haircut and the wings that she has. So I would say it's kind of like, it feels like a mishmash of both, of like Fu Hua mixed with Furina, and I absolutely love her design. The color is so good. I love the shoes. I love the asymmetry in the design. Her little crown is so cute. I like that she has like those weird blue lozenges in her hair. It's just absolute peak! Peak! I can't, I'm sorry, it's too peak. Anyway, I love it so much. Now, obviously, she's going to be a 5-star character. She's going to be a remembrance character, which is nice because we are going on a tangent of not getting any remembrance character, right? I don't think Finan is not a remembrance, I think. Isn't Finan destruction? I actually don't know. I don't remember. Wait, what is Finan? I don't know. Well, it is what it is. I believe Saber is probably destruction. I think Archer is going to be Hunt. If I remember properly, at the very least. So it's nice to actually go back to a remembrance character. Now, surprisingly, she's going to be of the wind element, which I did not expect, with all the color-coded aspects. I would have thought she would have been a ice character. But I mean, let me see, because if you look at like the characters and we look at remembrance, what do we have currently? We have, yeah, I mean, we don't have an ice remembrance DPS or something. Here we do have a ice remembrance in the Trailblazer, right? We don't have a fire one. I don't think it would fit her. We do have Quantum. We don't have imaginary one. I could have seen her being imaginary because it's like, oh, she has control over things and the laws and stuff like that. So that would kind of make sense. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised that we're getting she's wind, basically. I would have thought she would have been something else. But I'm sure it's going to make sense. And yeah, I actually... Wait, is that actually Remembrance or am I crazy? That's not Remembrance, actually. She's Harmony. I'm wilding. Never mind, I'm actually insane. She's Harmony, not Remembrance. I'm so sorry. I'm literally an idiot. So anyway, she's actually going to be a Remembrance. And, I mean, if you look at Remembrance, we only have Bronya as a wind character. So now it makes way more sense that she's actually wind. Also, that means that she's not going to be a DPS. Let's be real. Okay, I got bamboozled. Okay, what could she be? I feel like if she's if she's Harmony, I feel the likelihood of her being like the dedicated support for like Finan is actually way higher. Ah, man, I don't know. What is she gonna be able to do? I feel like she's probably gonna have some massive buffs. I hope she's not just another Advance Forward character. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of Advance Forward. I'm kinda tired of Advance Forward. I guess I like Robin a bit more because it's like the entire team and she enters like a special state. But I'm kinda tired of the other characters just being like, oh, here you go, Advance Forward. I feel like it's kinda boring. And we already have 3 characters with Advance Forward. So unless they're deciding, oh, we're gonna make a Bronya 2.0 and they just go for an Advance Forward. Oh man, that's gonna be so lame. I mean, I guess they could do that, but that would be pretty lame. So I really hope that she's not going to be an Advance Forward. I feel like maybe like just some massive like crit. Do we have a character that buff crit rate and crit damage in the game? I guess we don't. It's either it's one or the other. I think so far we only have crit damage buff. Actually, I don't think we've ever had a straight up crit rate buffer. Like I know that Fu Xuan, right? She gives crit rate like as a passive, but we don't have a character that actually gives crit rate as a skill. So maybe she'll give that. Maybe she'll do that kind of stuff. I could see her like just giving like massive attack damage and like crit damage buff. But I feel like I feel like we need something a bit different now. I think we need something a bit different. I have no idea what it could be. I don't think she would be a break character. We've been stepping away from break for a very long time at this point. That would be kind of random to add her when we don't have a new break DPS. Unless she's gonna be like a support for a future character that's gonna be released. I just don't see it. I honestly just don't see it. So yeah. Although I don't think she might not be a single target buffer, because if we look at the forest, we have a lot of remembrance characters. I could see her instead like placing an area, like a zone, that just buffs the entire team. So kind of like Road May, I guess, in a sense. Or like create a field, right? Another character that create a field, like Tribi. Or, although, does Tribi create a field? I think she kind of does. Or is it a zone? I don't remember. It's like so weird. Because like Tribi's effects works at the same time as Casseri's effects. So they have different names technically. But because we have so many like remembrance characters with so many, you know, like Memo Sprites, I could see her being able to buff the entire team, Memo Sprite included. That could kind of make sense. Because of the entire idea of the law and equality in Talenton, maybe she has like an equalizer. Maybe she doesn't heal, but she equalizes HP of the entire team, for example, right? That could be kind of fun. Or like everybody in the team, like you take the HP pool level 1 and you like redistribute it. So even though she's not a healer, she can kind of sustain to some extent and like give a damage buff to the entire team at the same time or something like that. That could be fun and would work with the idea of scales. Or maybe because it's a scale of justice, oh, you know what? We have, you know how Hyacinth records the amount of healing done? Maybe she records the amount of damage taken or attacks received. And then she actually like either buff the team or does a counter attack to the enemies, right? That could be an interesting thing. Like she places a zone or like a buff on the team and for like a third or 3 turns or whatever. And the total amount of damage received will enhance the damage that her ultimate is gonna deal. So she has some form of like maybe damage reduction or damage recording and like buff on the teammate with a skill, and that ultimate is like a big counter attack or something like that. I don't know. Also, maybe buffing ally speed would work as well, because we have so many characters reliant on speed lately, like Hyacinth and Partophilis, Cypher. So maybe a support that can give team speed would be nice, because that would fit with them and their harsh requirements. But who knows? Yeah, I really have no idea. There's so many options. I hope they do something a little bit new. I hope it's just not gonna be another, Advance Forward, crit damage buff. I'm kind of tired of this, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, absolutely love her. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think her kit is going to be? Leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys. Mwah.